This is the Zen Can Studio by a group called iFi Studio. This thing is a headphone amplifier that can really help unlock your home studio or professional studio headphones to their full potential. Want to find out some more? Watch on. Just before we do begin, I just thought I'd give out a quick disclaimer, just say that yes, iFi Studio have given me this device completely free of charge. However, they have not asked me to say anything in particular about the product, so all of my feedback and comments are 100% genuine. On with the video. Now, for regular viewers of my channel, you should remember that I went to the UK drum show recently. If you're not a regular member, link's up there. This is where I stumbled across the iFi Studio stand, and almost immediately I was completely captured by all of the high-end audio equipment they had on display. I literally walked over, had a quick look around, and after a quick demonstration by everyone, I was 100% sold. They also had this rather neat little giveaway of some earplugs, which were jolly handy at the drum show. Once you open the box and take the product out, you are greeted by this astonishing looking piece of purple metal. It's just gorgeous, and yeah, you can already feel the quality as soon as you lift this thing up. It's got some good weight to it. Also inside the box you will find the power supply, a 3.5mm to 1/4" jack adapter, a balanced 4.4mm Pentacon to twin XLR cable, and a stand mount adapter. Yep, you heard that bit right. This thing can be mounted to a stand. Looking around the unit, you'll notice it's got a variety of different input styles, including the XLR inputs, which also double up as line-in jack inputs. It also has 3 outputs, including 1 balanced and a high-res output. So I can already hear you asking the question, why do I need a headphone amp in a studio situation? Well, best way to explain it is on most ADATs, or audio interfaces to me and you, they don't really focus a lot of attention on the actual headphone output on that device. They focus mainly on the preamps, on the inputs, and the main outputs. Not a lot of attention is given to the headphone output, which means usually when you go cranking that volume knob up, it starts distorting your headphones because it just hasn't got enough power to drive them. Not giving that headphone output the attention it deserves, all of a sudden you notice your gorgeous sounding headphones don't sound as gorgeous because they're now starting to distort the more and more you're pushing that volume, which means you might as well have not spent a load of money on these things. And this is where the beauty of a product like the Zen Can Studio comes into play. It's got enough power and all of its main focus is on the headphone itself. As soon as you've got 4 different gain controls, straight away it's like having a magic key that unlocks these things to their full potential. I'm going to be completely honest with you. As soon as I plugged the unit in, I wasn't too sure what I was going to be expecting. But as soon as I plugged my Audio-Technica M50Xs in, they came to life. It was like they had been unglued. There was no distortion. The sound was super clear and there was some serious volume. I also tried this out with a pair of headphones that iFi Studio kindly lent to me for the purposes of this review. These are a pair of HiFiman Sundaras. These things sounded absolutely phenomenal, but as soon as I plugged them into my actual PreSonus audio interface, straight away I was getting that distortion on the higher volumes once again. As soon as I plugged it into this thing, boom, they came unglued, the volume was unparalleled, and yeah, these sounded phenomenal. So now, this is the real hard part of this review, is you guys can't hear what I can hear. That is going to be the biggest bugbear. It's almost like watching a review of studio monitors. You are literally taking someone else's word for it. Now, I highly recommend you to go out, find a supplier or a shop that stocks this thing and give it a go yourself, because everyone's ears are different and it is so difficult for me to say, yep, it's really good if you guys cannot hear it. I'm going to try my absolute best in these next examples to try and show you that the volume is mental along with the clarity. I'm not too sure how well it's going to come out, but I'm sure you're going to hear at least the volume difference. I've currently got the Zen Can Studio hooked up to my PreSonus Studio audio interface. This is being run out of outputs 3 and 4, which are split left to right, which are my sub outputs. This means I literally have no volume control from the audio interface. Everything is being done directly on the Zen Can Studio. On this following example, I will be using my Audio-Technica M50Xs, and I'm just going to keep the volume at halfway, and I'm just going to be pushing the gain control, and I'm hoping that this little microphone just up here is going to give you at least some sort of clarity as to just how loud this thing can push your headphones without distorting. I don't know about you, but I think that actually came across a bit better than what even I expected. I'm literally using my little Rode Video Micro just up there, and I wasn't sure if that was actually going to be able to pick it up directly out of the headphones, but yeah, it actually really did, and I really hope that gave you an example of just how powerful this headphone amp is. I've been really impressed with this thing. Literally, the first day I turned it on, it literally nearly took my head off. Like, I literally plugged in my headphones, weren't expecting much, and then whoa, it literally took me completely off guard just how powerful this thing is. And I always just thought, you know, that's how headphones were. You could only get to a certain point and then that was it. You ended up with distortion. But actually, this thing has proved me very wrong, and I am very impressed with this product. Seriously, if you do like it, the links are in the description. Go and check it out. I would personally like to thank once again iFi Studio for giving me this device for the purposes of the review, as well as lending me that amazing pair of Sundara headphones. I will return them to you guys as soon as I can. I think the Zen Can Studio is an absolute gem of a product. Seriously, if you've got a little home studio, a professional studio, get yourself one of these things. Even if you're just an audio enthusiast that can't have your big speakers on during the night, man, just buy one of these, plug it in, sit back and just enjoy, because this thing really, really does help. If you want to watch any more of my reviews or you found this one helpful, please don't forget to give it a like, subscribe and share it to your friends should they be on the market for such a product. Thanks a lot. I'll catch you on the next one.